ladies and gents, give me a second. We'll load back in. Actually, yeah, we're loading back in now. So that was really weird. I've never seen that before. That's the first time I've seen that glitch. It is quite strange. So we're back in now, guys. Sorry about that. That's definitely Codemasters being Codemasters. So gotta love that. We've missed about 10 minutes of qualifying. So hopefully we get to see the best part here at the end. But yeah, that's definitely different. I haven't seen that one before. I swear that every single time they fix something, they end up stuffing something else up. But right now we've got Crossy, who's in pole with 40.7 Gaming Burger. He's showing some real speed recently, 40.8 in P2. Sir LJB has retired from the session. I wonder if he lost it. He's lost it through, let's get on Giannis. He's lost it around this corner. Looks like he's absolutely written his car off. Is his car still going to be there? Yep, that is definitely a dead Alfa Romeo. Alrighty, so we're back. Sorry about that, guys. Codemasters just absolutely said, nope, this isn't happening. But we're back. So all the drivers are on inters. Oh my God, what is happening right now? My internet is fine. This game is just glitched out. I'm back in, okay. What the hell? And now it says it's back to the beginning of qualifying. I have got no idea what is going on right now, guys. This is different. So, I'm so confused as to what's going on right now, because I don't know what's going on. This is, I don't even know what to say right now. But Crossy's times are gone, like he hasn't even done a time yet. Am I like minutes behind the stream right now? Who actually knows? You know what? I'm going to quit and I'm going to rejoin again. Because this is definitely not right. Sorry guys. Codemasters is just stuffing up right now. Give me 2 secs. At least I'm able to quit out and load back in now. I've got a couple of invites waiting for me, so I should have no issue in rejoining the race again. Yeah, pretty much, Willis. Codemasters, in a nutshell. They're just absolutely useless. All right, let's try and join it now and see if actual qualifying is right, because that is some... I've never seen that before. Never seen that before. My internet connection quality is currently not sufficient to broadcast gameplay. Excuse me? My internet connection is fine. Codemasters is just on some crap right now. I'm looking at the stream on my iPad. Quality is fine. So... fix your crap, Codemasters. This is ridiculous. Alright, well, let's hope, fingers crossed, this is at about 6 minutes to go in qualifying. Let's see. Hey, okay, we're good. Let's not get kicked out again. That'd be nice. So GeForce Todd's the only one who hasn't put in a lap yet. Supposed to do a ride on board with him, but if he's not going to bloody get out on track, it's going to be pretty hard to do that. But GeForce Crichton, P1, no surprise there. The dude's a sweat. He's got more skill than all of us have in our body to combine in his pinky toe. 39.5, GeForce Crossy looking really quick there. 39.6 is a Cush in P3 with a 39.6 as well. Excuse me, trying to get through it. GeForce TP, P4, Plevs in P5 with a 140.1. Nice lap by him. Spilly, 140.6. So who we got? Let's see if we've got anyone about to cross the line. We've got Swaggy, does not improve by much. You won't be happy with that. Let's see, we've got G-Force TP's coming into the pits. We've got Spilly about to cross the line to finish his lap. We'll get this all up. Oh, a bit of wheel spin there, Spilly. He comes across the line to do a 1:39.3 P1 for Spilly. Good lap there by Spilly. That means the track's obviously improving. It's not as wet out there as it was at the beginning. So you should start seeing these drivers start putting in some quicker lap times right now. So, here goes Zach. 1:39.1. Great lap there by G-Force Crichton. That's why he's a sweaty boy. I think we've got McLaren coming right now, 40. G-Force Ford, he's coming around the final two corners. A bit of wheel spin, so hard to get the power down in these conditions on this track. And he goes a 39.1. Oh, 1,000th of a second behind Crichton. Now, you can't get any closer than that, ladies and gentlemen. That is ridiculous. That 0.001. Oh, that is crazy. Alrighty, so who else we got on a lap right now? Giannis has just started his lap, I think. Right, Swaggy, 38.9. As I lose sound in my headset. Sorry guys, I'm just trying to make sure everything's still right with this. I think the boys don't even know I'm back in here doing comms right now. It's the game's that glitching out that much. We've got Giannis, who's pulled out of his lap. James, he's on a lap right now. He's quicker. G-Force Aaron. So here we go. We're right on board with Toddy here. See what he can do. Get the power down. As he comes over the start-finish line to start his, probably his one and only lap. He's better make it a good one. Ooh, using all the curb there. Alrighty. Oh, there goes Toddy. Oh, he's so lucky he didn't ride it off, but oh, no, he did ride it off. Oh, his left rear is gone. Unlucky Toddy, and we caught it on stream. Oh, poor Toddy. I know he's swearing the house down now in the party with the boys. So we've got Pure Gold here on the lap right now. We're right on board with him. As he comes down into turn 8. Nice and smooth, drops it down to third, probably short shift to fourth here, trying to avoid wheel spin, not quite. I'd say the way these guys are driving, coming out and just setting 1 or 2 laps on the inters, it's probably going to be a dry race, so that'll be interesting. Down out of turn 12. Didn't get to see his lap time, his split time, so let's hope this is a good lap for him. There's a Cush P2 with a 1:39.1. Track is definitely improving right now, boys, so should start seeing some quicker laps. And so Pure can beat his lap time, and he does by a second. Moves him up to P10. He'll be happy with that. Alright, so we've got a few guys on a lap, I think. Is he on a lap right now? I think he just set one, but he's probably going for another one straight up. Eternal Schnoz ahead of him in the Renault. Is he up? Oh, he's down a little bit on his time. Crichton's right behind, Ford's right behind. Eternal Schnoz is definitely not on a lap. Crossy's on a lap right now. Let's see what he can do. I think this might be a little slow. I don't think it's going to be quick enough. A little bit quicker, but he won't be happy with that. He'll be trying to go for another one, I think. Hopefully he filled up for enough fuel. Here's a push as he crosses the line. Let's see where he goes. TP! G-Force TP up into P2 with a 1:38.0. Great lap by TP there. We might ride on with G-Force Crichton here. See what he can do for the last lap. Gets through turn 1 and 2. It's just so smooth. This guy's legitimately a bot. He doesn't make mistakes. Beautiful turn in there. I think Billy just on a G-Force 40. No, pure gold went up to P3. Great lap there, Harrison. Beautiful time there, mate. Look at that. Only 1/10 off Swaggy. What a cracker of a time. Oh, look at the way he handled that wheel spin there. That little tank slapper. Teach me your ways, Mr. Crichton. Swaggy's retired from the session. He's got P1 at the moment, but we'll see what Crichton can do and the rest of the drivers, because the track is definitely improving. So the later you're out, the better chance he got of beating that lap time. I want to see this split time here. Oh, he's down to 0.003 of a second. He's going to need to pick it up. Oh, he lost a little bit of time there, I think. I'm so glad we didn't. On my last race we just did. Right, let's see what he can do. Where's 40? 40's right behind him. Let's see what he can do here as he comes right behind Spilly. Spilly's also on a lap, but I think Crichton's definitely caught up to him this lap. Spilly goes P4, Crichton goes P1 by 0.07 of a second. Actually, just under 800, yeah. So, oh, that's it. It's over. Crichton gets P1. Swaggy P2. G-Force TP P3. So, it's a bit of a G-Force lockout at the top. What do we got? G-Force top lockout, top 5. Great lap there by Zach. Swaggy's right there behind him. We'll see if Swaggy can actually get his first win. Let's see if he doesn't bottle it this time. Good luck to him. He's in the McLaren team, so I hope he does. G-Force Ford P3, G-Force TP P4, Pure Gold with a great lap in P5, Spilly P6, Is a Kush P7, Gaming Burger P8, Eternal Schnoz P9, Wogboy P10, Crossy won't be happy with that, P11, James H P12, Plebs P13, Wingman P14, G-Force Giannis, again, he will not be happy with that, P15, Sir LJB P16, Aaron way down the pack in P17, and same with G-Force Todd in P18, who didn't get a lap in because he is a scrub. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, let's hope for a dry race, or even a wet race. Could be interesting, but dry is probably going to be a lot more exciting. And it looks dry. It definitely looks dry. It's very cloudy and overcast though. Let's see if I can get an update on the weather. Dry race. So just a little bit cloudy and overcast. We wait for the drivers as they set up their strategies and everything. So we'll see what these drivers can do. Should be a great race around this track. A lot of overtaking down the back straight. A lot of guys running with 0 ERS because they're constantly defending and battling for positions. It's going to be interesting. DRS is powerful at this track, so can't wait to see what happens. Right, we've got 13 seconds till the session starts. Drivers are starting to ready up after they selected their strategy. So they would have all ran a dry setup in that qualifying because they wouldn't want to run a wet setup for the dry race. That just wouldn't be good. All right, so as the drivers will set up this, drivers get away from the formation lap. Crichton's looking heavy favourite right now, P1. He's always close to the front. He had the race in the bag last week, but he decided, on Sunday in the Elite Series, but he decided not to pit under safety car, and he ended up finishing 11th because he had to pit under green flag. Cost him big time. But yeah, we've got the Mercedes driver P1. We've got the two McLarens, go boys, in P2 and 3. Need some good points today. G-Force TP in the Haas in P4. Pure Gold in the Renault P5. Spilly in the Williams in P6. Izakush in the AlphaTauri in P7, Gamingberger in the Red Bull P8, Eternal Schnoz in the other Renault P9, Wogboy in the Alpha P10, Alfa Romeo I should say, Crossy P11, definitely won't be happy with that. We'll see all the drivers will be on the, wow, Schnoz has gone for the softs, and a couple of drivers have gone the hard strategy first. Interesting, worth a shot, but Schnoz, I don't know what he's doing with the softer, yeah, that's going to be a tricky one, that one. But, okay, we've got James H in the other Haas in P12. Plevs, who's starting on the hards, the first driver to start on the hards in P13. Wingman in the other AlphaTauri, also starting on the hards in P14. So, okay, we've got different strategies here. It's showing different strategies for different drivers. All right. Wingman in P14 was that Giannis. He's not going to be happy with that. He's right up there with some of the best drivers in this league. Excuse me. Cyril JB in P16 in the Alfa Romeo. G-Force R in P17. He's definitely got to pick up his game a bit. He's been down the back a bit lately. I don't know what's going on with him, but he's also on the hards. And G-Force Todd, who we witnessed Bennett in qualifying, as I promised to do, our onboard lap with him, starting from last on the hards. So if there's a safety car earlier in this race, all these drivers on the hards, it's not going to work for him. It's going to absolutely stuff him up. So let's see how we go here. Should be a cracker of a race. Right, I can't see the lights anywhere. We've got 5 red lights. Give me a good camera view. And away we go. Great start there from Zach Crichton as he moves over to the right-hand side to hold the line. We've got the two... Can't hear anything right there. We go. Oh, one of the McLarens are trying to make a move down the inside of each other. No! And Swaggy's gone. No, 40's gone. Oh, the two teammates have made contact with each other and absolutely screwed himself. Pure Golds have been... Oh, no, wait. We've got... No, he's definitely... Okay, this is definitely glitching out a bit. But we'll wait till this fixes up because it's definitely not the case right now. So, yeah. So, we've got... Okay, Crichton's in the lead. Swaggy will go to the position change. So yeah, Crichton's held the lead. Swaggy P2 after taking out his teammate 40 down all the way down to P18. Not a great start from the McLaren team. They'll be frustrated with that. TP P3 up 1 position. Spilly P4 up 2. Eternal Schnoz, great start from him. Up to P5 from P4. Here's a Kush P6. Pure Gold's down 2 spots. Crossy's up 3 spots. Aaron, the big gainer, up 6 spots from P17. Plebs has dropped 2. Toddy's gone up 2. Toddy's gone up 3 after just getting past Plebs. They're side by side. Oh, it looks a little wet. I think that just might be the camera angle, but they're still side by side, the two drivers. Swaggy, something's happened to Swaggy. I think he's got, what happened? We've missed out. Swaggy's lost it. I think he might have some damage, does he? Does he have some damage? Did he make contact with Spilly? Because I think Spilly might have been involved. No damage. He must have just lost it on himself. Not a great start from the McLaren team. I'll be disappointed with that. Plebs is all the way down to last. I don't know what's happened to him. Oh no, Plebs has lost it. Oh. Through turn 1. Oh, he's not going to happen with that. 40 and Plebs. Giannis all the way down in P16. Hasn't really improved any positions. Looks like it's going to be a difficult race for Giannis as Toddy and LBJ get a... Oh, is he going to try and split the two here? He is. 40's right behind. Oh, he's gone back. Todd's defended the inside. Great driving here from these two drivers as they're both on the hards. Jesus, it's just a four-way scrap right here at the back between these boys. I think there could be carnage here. We'll stay on board with them right now. Oh. Oh, wow. Giannis a little bit wide, missed his breaking point. Todd's looking up the inside. And we've got LJB's lost it. He must have made contact with one of the two. Okay, the boys are split up now. We'll get back up to the top and have a look. So GeForce Crichton in the way. He's got a 1.6 second gap over GeForce TP. That's really unfortunate for Swaggy and 40 because they're two of the drivers that have the pace to keep up with Crichton. And they basically took each other out in the first corner, which is just, can't happen. It's McLaren, it's not Haas, boys. What happened to the bromance? I think they'll be having words to each other in the chat right now. But yeah, GeForce TP looking good in P2. Eternal Snoz up 6 positions from the start. He's had an absolute cracker of a start. Spilly P4, Pure Gold P5, the other Renault. Is a Kush P6. GeForce Crossy P7. Gaming Burger P8. Swaggy P9. So he's lost 7 positions off the start. Wog Boys held position. Aaron's P6. Up 11. Oh, here we go. Look at James H. Move on Aaron maybe. Aaron's also on the hards as well. I think he's the first hard runner. He is the first hard runner. We do have Schnoz. That's why Schnoz had such a great start, because he started on the softs. Jeez. That's probably not a bad strat considering how much he's gone up the field. He can definitely make the softer hard works, because I did it. I pit lap 7 and stretched them out. They worked fine. I ended up getting a P3. So softer hards is definitely a viable strategy, especially considering how many positions he's made up. But obviously his hards are going to be a lot more worn than everyone else's towards the end of the race. I think Plevs has made a pit stop as well. He must have damaged his front wing. Snoz, another fastest lap. So he's got past TP quite easily. He's going to try and chase down Crichton right now, but Crichton's a rapid boy. He's a very quick boy. It's going to be hard. As Aaron gets past Wogboy on the hards and Wogboy's on the mediums. Interesting. Aaron's got a bit of pace then. Wingman makes a move past. Oh, no, they're side by side. Wingman and James H. Keep it clean, boys. Leave the space. You must always leave it a space. With 40 right behind him. He's going to look to make a move down this straight, no doubt. He's got a great run off the straight here. He's going to breeze past. No, he's not. These guys are running a lot less wing than him by the look of it, because as soon as he pulled out from the other side of the car, don't do it, 40. It's not worth it. Gaming Burger 3-second time penalty. GeForce Todd struggling at the back there. Same with Plevs. Plevs won't be happy. He should have probably pit to the hards. I reckon he would have been able to go to the hards. Snoz 3-second time penalty. That's not great. Excuse me, I got the hiccups. I don't know why. Hey Racer, how you going, mate? What we have here is SidePod doing the commentary for Tier 1. Absolute cracker. So, we'll see how long Snoz can hold out on these softs for, but he's already losing time to Crichton right now. I think he's the best. Those softs have seen the best of it already, so they're already starting to drop off a little bit. I think mine were on 60, mine were on 75 when I pitted lap 7, so mine were worn though. He's a brand new, so he might be able to go to lap 9, 10. Depends how he goes. Yeah, so drivers are basically holding position right now. Plebs has made one stop after contact at the beginning. I think he got a broken front wing. So, yeah. A few battles on track right now. Sir LJB, penalty. I don't know what battle to look at right now. Crossy's up 4 positions. He's making some inroads on the top 10, the top 5, getting closer to him. A little bit of a DRS train here. Swaggy up with P9. So 40's got himself back up to P13 after getting spun by his teammate Swaggy. Burger P8. So GeForce TP's got back past Eternal Snoz. So yeah, those softs have seen the best of it. They're just starting to fall off the cliff now, which is going to be unfortunate. He's probably going to lose a couple more positions before he has to pit to even make it viable strategy to go to the hards. Poor Plebs down there, 28 seconds behind the next driver. He needs a safety car right now to bring him back into this race really badly. But with these drivers, the way they drive, highly unlikely. Not many of them make mistakes. So Eternal Schnoz has already lost a second on GeForce TP. Spilly will probably get him on this straight here. Maybe not. Spilly's just waiting behind. You'll think he just get him on the back straight. So Swaggy up to P9, getting past Gaming Burger. Aaron up to P10 on the hards. He could be within a shout today, could Aaron? At least a good chance for a podium. Starting on the hards, he's going to be on the quicker tire towards the end. So he could go all the way, stretch it out to lap 20, lap 18, 19, and go to the softs and do that. There was a couple of guys that did that in the race I was in, and they caught up to me like no issue. Well, they two stopped, but the softs at the end are just no match for hards, which most of these drivers will be on at the end of the race. So it's going to be quite interesting. So we got Spilly putting pressure on Schnoz right now. Schnoz is gaining a little bit more time on TP, but TP's just losing touch with Crichton. He's just well out in front. He's on autopilot right now. This guy does not make a mistake. He's an actual bot. He's one of those good bots, not one of those COD bots. Wouldn't surprise me if he doesn't even get a warning. Let's just have a quick look and see that we've got. I don't think we've got many. No warnings yet. Yeah, no warnings. It's pretty early in the race. Actually, we'll just go have a look at incidents. We've got a couple of warnings from the guys at the back. No penalties yet, though. Oh, no, we've got a 3-second penalty for Gaming Burger, 3-second penalty for Schnoz, and 3-second penalty for LJB. So, who have we got here? Swaggy, 3-second time penalty. He's not going to be over that. I think that's his second one. Oh, no, I might completely forgot. I'm having one of those days where I'm just forgetful as hell. Aaron, though, up P7 positions. He's putting pressure on his team. Oh, no, actually, he's not putting pressure. He's a bit far behind. Oh, excuse me. But TP's losing touch with Crichton at the moment. Crichton's just pulling away bit by bit, making it look easy. Schnoz is right there. His tyres will be screaming. I'd say he's coming into pit this lap. He might be able to stretch it out one more, but just to be safe, I'd come in and pit this lap. Because I think my tyres were on... Oh, no, he might be able to go one more because he's going to have fresh tyres. Excuse me. But Spilly's right up his gearbox. He's trying to get past. It's costing him time right now, but... Is that Kush in P5, 1.6 seconds behind these two. They want him to battle so we can close in that gap. Crossy's made up 5 positions. He's looking strong. Pure Gold's lost 2 positions. The Renault driver struggling, doesn't have any damage. It looks like he's got a little bit of a mark on his front wing. I don't think it's anything too serious. Oh, that might just be the actual build of the wing. Crichton's pulled out a 3-second gap now over GeForce TP. So it's his race to lose at this stage, is it, Crichton? I don't see anyone being able to catch him now that... Oh, excuse me. Now that 40 and Swaggy have both put themselves out of this race. Well, Swaggy put himself out, and also Swaggy put his teammate Ford out. But, yeah, these drivers just don't seem to have the pace to be able to keep up with Crichton at the moment. Nice green and pink helmet there for Crichton. Looks good. TP. Spilly's now gotten past Schnoz. He's 2 seconds behind TP. It's going to be quite hard for him to catch up to that. But Schnoz is under pressure now from Is It Kush. Right on his gearbox, down the inside. Should make this move stick. Leaves some space. Kind of cuts him off a little bit there, but no contact by the two. Looked pretty good. Crossy's now going to be looking to make a move on Schnoz. Schnoz is probably going to have to pit this lap. He's losing too much time. He's got to make that move to hards right now, I think. Might see him come into the pits here. Oh, a little bit of contact there between Crossy. Oh, Crossy down the inside. The switch back there. Any damage on Crossy's car? Doesn't look like it, but even Pure's got him. Yeah, I think Schnoz definitely needed to pit that lap. There's no way he can stretch the softs to go mediums. I don't think so. 17 laps on the mediums. Oh, it's doable, but he's just going to lose too much time towards the end of the stint. So Ford's in the pits. He's put on the hards. He's coming early. Okay, what? Okay, I'm on a... that's weird. Why am I going to crossy every time I try and look back? Okay. This game is so broken. I can't even look back left or right because it's just going to push me straight on crossy. Wow. Alright, cool. Cool, Codemasters. Cool. Love to see it. But yeah, so we've got two drivers that have made a pit stop so far, and that is Ford and Plevs, sitting way back behind the pack. They're praying for a safety car right now because it's just going from bad to worse for these guys. Sorry, excuse me. I'm so tired. I don't know why. But yeah, so... oh, Crichton's in the pits. So Crichton's come in for an early stop. I don't think we'll see TP come in. No, he doesn't. Spilly either. No one else comes in. Schnoz comes in. It's a very early pit stop there by Crichton. The hards will be fine from here to the end. There's no issue about that now. Like, that's fine. Let's see what he goes to. He goes to the hards. Schnoz will be on the hards as well. So I wonder, they might be able to undercut here a little bit, because I'm pretty sure the undercut's quite powerful on this track. The TP's inherited the lead right now until, well, Crichton's... so Crichton's gone all the way down to P14. Wow, that just shows you how close the drivers are right now. Everyone's separated by like 1 second, less than a second, or the occasional little gap between them. Everyone in the chat, who's your tip to win this race at the moment? No, there's not many in here because the stream stuffed up earlier on, but... who are your tips to win this race? So we'll see where Zach is. G-Force Todd, P13. Trying to close in on Wingman and Garners. Logboy just doesn't seem to have the pace today. Yeah, it's probably a good choice there, Tom. Crichton looks pretty strong today. Quite unbeatable. Oh, here we go. Drivers are coming into the pits now. We've got Spilly in the pits. We've got Pure Gold in the pits. We've got Swaggy in the pits. So Swaggy's got all the way back up. Gaming Burger in the pits. So we'll see. Crichton's going to have this easy. The undercut. He's going to have like a 5 or 6 second lead over these guys. It's going to be ridiculous. Massive. So Spilly's jumped. Oh no, I think Spilly was in the lead out of those guys. Vader to bark while on comms. No, I think he's asleep right now. He's been a good boy. If he does, you'll hear me go. You'll hear the bark and then you'll hear me go quiet. So Crichton's got a 10-second lead. Wow. It'd be interesting to see where TP comes out, because TP was in second. They had like a 3.5 second gap, I think, to each other. Be interested to see what TP comes out and starts doing. Excuse me again. Jeez, I've been up since 6 AM. I'm quite tired. Okay, so let's have a look at the pits right now. Nope. So everyone's had a stop except for the top 9 and Cyril J. But we've got GeForce TP coming into the pits right now. Same with Izakush. Crossy stays out for one more lap. Aaron also stays out for one more lap. James is into the pits. Oh, well, Aaron's going to stay out for more laps because he's on the hards. Wogboy's in. Yana stays out. Wingman stays out. I think, yeah, Wingman. Todd stays out because they're all on the hards, I'm pretty sure. They are. So where does TP come out? TP comes out We'll have to see once they both get up to speed. So really not that much of an undercut. Like Zach gained probably a second. Crossy, 3-second time penalty. He won't be happy with that. So Crossy and Plebs are the only drivers out on track right now on mediums. Everyone else is on hards. Let's have a look at the time behind the leader. So Crichton's only 13 seconds behind Aaron, who's the other runner on the hard. So yeah, it's going to be hard to beat Crichton today. He's just so quick at the best of times. Let alone when two of his main rivals take each other out on the first corner. That's not good. So we'll wait for all these pit stops it's going to be a while before these guys pit, I think, so the position change is going to be pointless. Stick on the tyres right now. He crosses the line. Pit window open for him right now. He's got quite a big lead over GeForce Aaron. As he comes over the line, Crossy's definitely thinking about pitting. I think he might pit this lap. Giannis, P3, Wingman, P4. Aaron, 3-second time penalty. He will not be happy with that. Hey Karthik, welcome to the stream, mate. So Giannis, P3, Wingman, P4. Todd, P5. Crichton, closing down on Todd in P6. GeForce, TP, actually closed. Oh, he gained it was like a half a second. Gained a half a second, but it's dropped back to like 2/10 now. Spilly sitting behind. Is a Kush. Pure Gold, P10, ahead of his teammate Eternal Schnoz. P11, GeForce Swaggy, P12, Gaming Burger, P13, who's actually dropped quite a lot. I think that's right. Now half of these drivers still need to pit yet. Those top 5 still need to pit. GeForce Ford got all the way back up to P14. Plebs still yet to pit. Well, he's actually pitted once before after a lap 1 incident. Quite a frustrating, lonely race there for Plebs. Won't be happy. And here comes Crossy into the pits. We won't see Aaron or Giannis or any of those boys jump in. It's just a straight up single pit stop here for Crossy. We're right on board with him. He'll be definitely putting on the hards. And he is putting on the hards. Yep. So, Aaron, P1 right now. Effectively P1. Giannis P2. Wingman P3. Let's see where Crossy comes out. He's going to lose quite a few positions. Yeah. It's a lot of time. Oh, a little bit close between these two, between Crossy and Gaming Burger. Came out in some traffic though, did Crossy. Quite a little train we've got going on here. There's a train of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 cars. So you'd think Plebs would probably... He's probably going to try and go mediums, I think. He started on the softs. I know he started on the mediums. Oh, he might be able to go back to... No, he's going to have to go hards. He's going to have to go hards. He's just race isn't going well for him. He needs a safety car big time. We've got Aaron, P1. So the effective lead is basically GeForce Crichton in P5 because the other 4 drivers ahead of him haven't stopped yet. And Crichton's TP's closing down that gap ever so slightly. It was 4.5 seconds when he came out. It's now down to 4 seconds. Pure Gold, P9, holding nicely. Aaron's in the pits for an early pit stop. As GeForce Giannis and Wingman, and Todd all decide to stay out. Aaron's going onto the mediums. Oh, but he's got a 5-second... Oh, no, that can't be... Okay, that was just a glitch. I thought he had a 5-second penalty then. So where's Aaron going to come out? Quite a fair way down. Wow. Just shows you how close these drivers are. That is just ridiculous. He went from P1 to P14. Could even be P15 from a pit stop. That's going to be a lot of work. Let's see what his gap is to Crichton. His gap to Crichton is 18 seconds. 17 seconds. Oh, excuse me, jeez. It's going to be almost impossible to make up. It's going to be quite impossible to make up. So we'll probably see. So Plebs comes in, makes his stop. He's gone on to the hards, on the mediums. So let me just have a quick look. I don't think he's... I know Plebs started on the hard. Okay, so yeah, he's got a hard, medium, medium. So he's fine. He'll make it to the end right now, easy. 12 laps, 13 laps on the mediums. No issue there. But still, so far behind. He really needs a safety car right now. Hasn't even been a virtual safety car at the moment. Ooh, as Todd gets past Giannis. Oh no, Giannis stays out. So Wingman and Todd. So Giannis is the last driver. Giannis might be trying to stretch it out to go to softs, which means he would be absolutely rapid at the end of this race. As Todd comes in for his pit stop. Quite a quick stop there for G-Force Todd. He'll be happy with that. Wingman didn't get out ahead of him though. Wingman got out ahead. Fuel goal, 3-second time penalty. He'll be frustrated with that. He's done so well. I don't think he's got a penalty yet. Oh, these two. Why are they ghosting inside each other? Oh, Toddy. That might be a little bit naughty. Oh, we've got a. Oh, 40. Oh, Reese. Unsafe rejoin. Hold on to it, 40. Oh, 40. Watch out, mate. Almost taking our wog boy there, buddy. Quite unsafe. His tyres are on fire. You can just see the back end sliding out. He's got no grip whatsoever. He's literally drifting this car around this track. He might even go to the pits and retire. So no, he'd be frustrated sitting out there right now. But G-Force Giannis, currently P1. Oh, TP's got another 2/10 back on Crichton right now. We'll quickly have a look at the penalties, see if there are any. So, we'll get up to the top. So, Giannis has one penalty and he's on his last warning. Crichton, absolute bot, not even one warning. Dude, he's a freak. I don't know how he does it. TP, 1 warning. Spilly, 2 warnings. Izakush, 2 warnings. I know he just got his 3rd. Pure Gold just got his 1st penalty. Schnoz has 2 penalties. Swaggy, 1 penalty on his last warning. Crossy, 1 penalty. Ford's retired from the session. I'm guessing that's in the pits. Yeah, I called it. I figured he might have done that. He'd be pretty frustrated, especially after his teammate took him out. Oh, Schnoz is retired. Where is Schnoz retired? There he is. What happened? What happened to Schnoz? Did he just retire on track? That's a big no-no. That's a big no-no. It's definitely not allowed. And it looks like 40's car's coming back out on track. Oh, Matt, he's so lucky that car ghosted. He retired in the pits, but the game didn't let him retire. So we've still got Crichton, technically P1. G-Force TP P3, Spilly P4. So Spilly's got a really good chance here to get a podium today. Here's a Kush P5, Pure Gold P6, G-Force Swaggy P7, Crossy P8, Gaming Burger P9, Aaron P10. So he's got some work to do, but he could easily catch up to this pack and maybe get like a 5th or 6th, which would be quite impressive. So G-Force Todd, P12, Wingman, P13. Wogboy's right at the back there. He won't be happy with that. Plebs really needs a safety car right now. I pray he gets one. I pray a safety does come out, because a nice little soft sprint to the end would be wonderful. And it'll put Giannis in a perfect position, just like we did at Azerbaijan. Safety car came out right at the end where Giannis stretched it, and he put on the softs, everyone else put on the softs, and it was a great finish to the end of the race. But the way these drivers are driving, doesn't look like any of them are going to make big mistakes. But TP, he's slowly just gaining a little bit. It's not enough though, he needs to gain more to catch up to Crichton, but he's driving so smoothly. He might actually... So Giannis is in the pits. He's definitely going for the softs. Yep, definitely going for the softs. But right on board here with TP for a lap around Beauregard. Late on the brakes to turn 1, down to 4th. Short shift up to 5th. Make sure you keep it inside that white line. The 7th. Riven all the way out to 7th, down to 5th, down to 4th here. Slide on the throttle, shift it down to 3rd, 2nd, short shift to 3rd, and again to 4th. Now it's time to plan. Oh, a little tail happy going through there. Stay on the track, TP. There we go. This is not using much overtake at all, really. He's lost a little bit to Crichton right now. He's lost the 2/10 that he was behind him. But yeah, but look, Giannis is in 13th right now. I reckon he could easily get up to... Oh, he could probably get up to... Oh, the guys have got the guys... It's going to be hard because he's got guys on the mediums in front of him, which by the time he catches them, they're probably going to be at the same speed. So it's going to be difficult. A safety car would have been amazing, but unfortunately, it hasn't come. So TP, nice smooth lap here from TP. Easy on the throttle, use all the curve on the exit there. Coming to the second last corner, down to 4th, and down to 2nd. Short shift to 3rd, and to 4th. He comes onto the straight. He's lost quite a bit of time to Crichton though. He's lost 6/10 that lap, and he's only a second off his best lap. He's only like 500ths off his best lap, so Crichton has put the foot down. He's used a lot of ERS. But Giannis is already up to P12, hunting down Wingman right now. Be interested to see where he finishes, as this looks like it's going to be a good little battle towards the end. Aaron, I think, is closing in on Gaming Burger ever so slightly. We'll just have a quick look and see what lap times they're doing. So Burger's 32s consistently. Aaron's just a little bit faster, but not quite fast enough. Giannis, 3-second time penalty. That's going to hurt him. But GeForce Todd, P10. He's doing well, considering starting from last position. The top 3 are looking comfortable though. They're all spread out. Izakush is like got a little train behind him of Pure Gold, Swaggy, Crossy, and Gaming Burger. And then you got GeForce Aaron right behind them. Well, not right behind, but a little bit behind on the mediums, slowly reeling them in. GeForce Todd a little bit further behind, but he's got Wingman and a very quick Giannis right behind him. And the other 4 drivers remaining are James H, Wogboy, Cyril BJ, and Plebs, who are all separated by at least a few seconds, with the exception of LJB being separated by 30 seconds. So those guys that are like James and Wogboy, they might even think about pitting for softs to try and take the fastest lap away from someone like Giannis, because he's going to have the fastest lap. No one's going to beat him on fastest lap unless they stop for softs. So it's going to be interesting. But yeah, Crichton's just pulling out that gap right now over TP. 4.8 seconds. It's grown up to a second over the last 2 laps. Spilly's just sitting pretty, not making any mistakes. Same with Izza, but Pure's getting close. He doesn't have much overtake though. As Giannis gets past Todd and Wingman. So he's passed both drivers now. So now he can aim for Aaron. He could definitely catch Aaron. Because Aaron's doing high 131s and Giannis just did a 134. 130.7. So Giannis is a good 1.2 seconds a lap quicker than Aaron right now. So if that's the case, he'll catch him in 2 laps. Which means he could probably catch... He might be able to catch Berger. And then if he catches Berger, he could get all these guys. It'd be tight, but Giannis could finish P5. Even P4 maybe. Quite interesting. We might stay on board with Giannis just to see. Another 30.7. He's already closed in 6/10 on Aaron. So this is going to be a cracker of a finish from Giannis. He's got the pedal to the metal. He's flying. He's trying to make sure. Let's see what penalties he's got right now. Let's just go through these top drivers here. The ones that he's got a chance of beating. 1 penalty. 1 penalty. 1 penalty. 1 penalty. Last warning. 2 penalties for Berger. 1 penalty for Aaron, but he's on his last warning. 2 penalties for Giannis. So Giannis is needed to pull his finger out and show some rapid pace, which he already is, but to get these guys, they're going to need to either make another mistake or he needs to drive like Michael Schumacher in that Ferrari. But Crichton is looking comfortable at the top right now. 4.6 second gap. Hasn't put a foot wrong all race. Pretty sure he still doesn't have a penalty because he is an absolute bot. Oh, he's got his first warning. Wow. Surprised. Could have put money on. I would have put money on that, but he didn't even have a warning yet. Spilly's dropped back a little bit further behind TP. He's got another second to TP. Is a Cush. He's actually kind of closing in on Spilly right now. So this train of drivers here could definitely be brought back in, as Aaron also closing in on Gaming Burger. And Giannis has pulled out another 6/10 on Aaron. Swaggy, 3 second time penalty. So that's going to help Giannis in terms of jumping him. And Swaggy might have something to answer for at the stewards too. It depends if G-Force Ford, his teammate, puts in a stewards inquiry, because it looked like he might have squeezed him through turn 1 there. Haven't had many incidents this race, like apart from the lap 1 and Pleb's incident. But other than that, it's been pretty quiet. Pretty uneventful race. Not as exciting as I thought it was going to be. It's like a normal France race. Just, yeah, quite tame. Oh, here's a Cush. 3 second time penalty. So Aaron's lost a little bit more time to those guys ahead. He was down at 1.3, but he's lost more time. Giannis is now in his slipstream. Giannis is pushing hard. Those softs will be starting to scream at him in the next couple of laps. He's got to make some inroads now while he can. G-Force Crichton just makes it look so easy. It's frustrating to watch because I know it's nowhere near as easy as that. His throttle control is impeccable. Well, I suppose that's what you get from a 5-time kart champion. Oh, I don't know how many times, but I think it's like 4 or 5 times. Dude's a freak in real life and in the virtual life. Just doesn't make mistakes. TP's had a great race though, P2 for TP. He's looking comfortable, he's got a 3 second gap over Spilly. He hasn't put a foot wrong all day either. It's just that Crichton's just that little bit quicker. And consistency. Oh, G-Force Aaron, that's going to hurt him. I mean, Giannis could definitely get past him. Giannis is right on his gearbox right now. 3/10 behind. Todd's also got past Wingman. So good work there from Todd. He wanted to try and get some points out of this race, I think. He hasn't scored. I think last points he scored was in Bahrain. So quite a while ago, he scored points in Australia and Bahrain and hasn't scored any since, which he's not happy with. I know that for a fact because I was talking to him about it earlier on. But Giannis putting pressure on. He might even try for go for a move down the front straight here. On Aaron, big lock up by Aaron. He's got the run here. Stuck in behind Giannis. Get that slipstream. Here we go. It should be quite easy here. Aaron defends the inside, but you think he should be able to outbrake him on the softer tyres. Quite easily gets the move done there. I think Aaron just conceded the move. Giannis up the P9, and Toddy has been helped by Giannis there because he got carried by Giannis, towed along by Giannis down the straight, so now he's putting pressure on Aaron. I don't think Toddy's got any penalties either. This could be interesting for Toddy. He could have a really good race. No penalties for Toddy. Just 2 warnings on the first lap. I wonder what they were from. I wonder whether they were like a collision. And Toddy makes it look easy down the inside into turn 8 on Aaron. And now Aaron's going to be under pressure from AU Wingman. Quite interesting, but 3 laps to go in this race, and Crichton's looking comfortable out in front. It's just ridiculous. Like he's too quick. There should be a tier just for himself. Plebs 3-second time penalty. We should have realistic cars and put him in the Williams and see how he goes. I reckon he'll probably still win a few races. He's that bloody quick. Crossy, another 3-second time penalty. I won't be happy with that. But Pure is trying to put pressure on Izakushi. And Izza's closing in on Spilly. He's almost in DRS. Got 2 laps to go now. This could be really tight. I don't think Giannis is going to catch Swaggy in 2 laps. With now 7-lap-old softs, those tyres are going to be mid to high 50s, I think, in terms of wear. Yeah, Pure, right on. Forces, G4's Ford has left the session. It's understandable, he's sick of watching the race. Pure, got no ERS. Izzard hasn't got much. TP's got a lot of ERS. I'm surprised he hasn't tried to use it. He uses it for a second to get acceleration and then turns it straight off. But Crichton's down to 2%. Spilly, 12%. Giannis is, yeah, he's not going to catch Gaming Burger, I don't think. But Swaggy's got past Gaming Burger. Pure Gold's had a great race. P5 for him. Let's have a look at the... so, Pure started P5, so he's held position. TP's up 2 positions. Spilly up 3. Izakush up 3. Crossy's up 5. Swaggy's down 5. Gaming Burger's held position. Giannis up 6. G-Force Todd up 8 from last position. Great drive by him so far. He'll probably get driver of the day, especially as in... Oh, they've got past Aaron as well. So Aaron's just lost it. He's just lost all pace on those mediums. Interesting. I think he might have pitted a little too early. But as G-Force Crichton starts the last lap. He's made it look easy today. Hasn't put a foot wrong. The real battle is going to be here. Like, here we go. Look at this. We've got Spilly and Izza, Pure, Crossy. Swaggy's a little bit too far. But we've got these 5. Swaggy, 3-second time penalty. So, this could be... Oh, Pure's lost a little bit of time, unfortunately. Crossy's trying to make a move down the inside. Pure Gold, 3-second time penalty. That's really going to hurt him. Trying to defend a position off Crossy. And he's ended up giving up that penalty. But Zach's just so far out ahead. Well, not really. TP's had a great race. He's held him up. Oh, Todd, 3-second time penalty. That's going to hurt. But as G-Force Crichton comes around the final corner for the last time to take victory at Paul Ricard, the France Grand Prix. This guy is just too bloody good. He makes it look so easy. Great ring there by Zach. P2 we got G-Force TP. P3 we got Spilly on track but with penalties. Let's see what happens here. P4 Izza. P5 Pure. Everyone's holding position. Crossy, Swaggy. G-Force Todd up to P5. What a drive, Toddy. Great drive. And if he didn't get that last penalty, If he didn't get that last penalty, he would have got a P4. Unlucky Todd. Great drive by him. Definitely driver of the day from P18. Last on the grid to P5. Absolute cracker. I was talking smack about him in qualifying after he binned it when I was watching him do his hot lap. But what a race there from G-Force Todd. Pure Gold P6. Crossy P7. Giannis P8. Swaggy P9. Gamingberger P10. Aaron P11, his tyres just fell off at the end there. So Young got all the way up to P8. So he salvaged some points out of that race. He'll be happy with that. And yeah, sorry, I missed that. Aaron P11, James P12, Wogboy P13. Oh, what a finish to the race. That was pretty good. What a drive there from Todd. Driver of the day. Definitely my pick of driver of the day. Absolutely drove a cracker of a race. Unfortunately, he got that last penalty because he could have finished P5, or P4, I mean. Zach, change that celebration. That's really... I'm not even going to say the word, but you know what I'm thinking. The Lando celebration. Well done, Zach. Great win, mate. TP, well done to TP, finishing P2. And Spilly, bringing home P3. Great drive there from the three drivers on the podium. Bit of an uneventful race, but still good. Like, top three, no penalties. Look at that, nice and clean. But G-Force Todd missed out by a tenth on that first and only penalty he got. Oh, it would have been a P4 for him. He would have loved that. Great drive there from Todd. Pure Gold P5. Crossy P6, Crossy P7, Giannis P8, Swaggy P9, Gamingberger P10, Aaron P11, James H P12, Wogboy P13, Wingman P14, Plebs P15, Cyril JB P16, Eternal Schnoz P17, and G-Force Ford P18. Alright, I'll invite the top three and we'll get some chat in the... We'll see how they go. We'll get him in here for a chat. Where are we? So we've got Crichton, TP and Spilly. Crichton, G-Force TP. Give me 2 seconds, guys. We'll get him in. It's a lot harder doing this by yourself. You've got no one in here to invite. Oh, he's P3 right now. Great drive there, Spilly, mate. No penalties at all. You did well, keeping it out of trouble. Yeah, didn't get any damage from it, I'm guessing. Yeah, I saw that. No, it was a good race to commentate on. Zach just had it out front the whole time, but you three looked pretty solid. The top three, none of yous were closing. Yeah. Or Izza got pretty close towards the end there, but it was
that was scaring me the whole race. There was like a group of all five of them, all DRS training.
I know they were closed in, but you were lucky you didn't have any penalties at all, so you were pretty lucky with that.
I was trying to catch TP the first 10 laps. I used everything, and I got within 1.2 seconds, and then I made a little mistake, and I lost all the progress I made.
It looked good though. You nice clean race. Pretty hard to not get any penalties on that track, but you did well.
Yeah.
And we've got P1 in here, Zach, mate. Great drive. Looked unbeatable the whole time. You're just an absolute bot. You had one warning the whole race. And it wasn't until lap bloody 22.
Oh, was it Bailey that went around?
Yeah, well, Bailey... Yeah, well, I think Swaggy turned in on
which
Bailey.
Which one did I get?
Bailey and Swaggy. So Bailey was turn 1 and 2, and Swaggy was at the end of
the
lap.
I got Swaggy. He half went in the pits and half went off the track. I don't know if you guys saw it.
I don't know what happened. I saw him when I thought he went to the pit. But
Yeah, same.
But yeah, great race, Zach, mate. You killed it. Absolutely, just dominated. But yeah, TP, mate. You had a great race too. You kept in touch. Zach was just that little bit faster than you consistently over each lap. But mate, I was impressed by your drive. You did really well there. Taking home P2. No penalties
like
either.
I said, I got lucky with Swaggy and Bailey spinning out. I would have settled for P4 where I started, but it's just my luck today, I guess. It's my first podium in Pacific for Race Spec too.
Oh, gotta love that. Gotta love that. Well, it was well deserved, mate. You did well. But yeah, it was quite hard watching those two McLarens come together with each other, considering I'm in a McLaren myself. It's just like, oh, boys, no, not the first turn. But
I had a heart attack for a slight second because I thought I was going to go in the back with them.
I almost hit the rear view going into turn 1. I thought you would brake a bit later because you had like heaps of space.
I know, but I don't know because I didn't want to.
Oh, Spilly, we can't hear you, Spilly. You haven't got your voice share turned on.
I just unmuted it. Like,
just unmuted it. All right,
as soon as I saw it in the
great
thing.
drive for there from you, mate. But yeah, it was a good race to commentate. I got a little bit stale towards the end, but it was just it was just fun to watch. You all just make no mistakes. Like it's just you make it look too bloody easy. But yeah, well, thanks for joining us, boys.
Thank you.
Well done on the podiums. Nice win, Zach. Great P2 TP and nice third place there, Spilly. Held off those boys from behind you. They were closing in the whole race, but you did well.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Cheers, man.
No worries. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we will see you next week at Austria, yeah.
Austria.
Oh, that's a cracker of a track. That'll be fun. But yeah, thanks for joining us, everyone, and we'll see you next time.